The following is a presentation of Girard Sports Live. It's time for Girard High School Athletics on Girard Sports Live. Girard Sports Live is presented by Crocan, your community technology partner. Learn more at ckt.net. Also by Ag Choice of Epler, American Family Insurance, Jenny Collins Agency, Bradshaw Collision Repair, Call Service, Community National Bank and Trust, Derailed Commodity, Diskins Auto and Towing, DS Construction, Evans Motors, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Farmers Bank, Girard Medical Center, Hydrix Appliance, The Jagged Edge, GN Bank, Larrett Ceramics, Leah Smith Agency Farmers Insurance, Lehman Realty, Mathis Drug, McClellan Sanitation, Norris Advertising, Producers Cooperative Association, and Roto-Rooter.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's time for Girard Sports Live. And good Friday morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Tointon Family Stadium, campus of Kansas State University, Manhattan, Kansas, the side of this 3A state tournament as the Girard Trojans get ready to take on the Wichita Collegiate Spartans in this 3A semifinals. Both teams advancing with day one wins in the first two games of the day yesterday. Wichita Collegiate getting the day started off with a win over Goodland 7-1. The Trojans getting an 8-2 win over TMP-Marian. And both these teams, certainly the better teams in those games, and I think we've got a good matchup here, the 1 and the 3 seed in this 3A semifinal. The winner will move on to take on the other side of this bracket, which includes Columbus or Bishop Ward. I will tell you, I watched Bishop Ward. We'll talk more about this bracket in just a little bit here on the pregame show. I saw Bishop Ward play a little bit, and they've got some players. Very good team as well. Columbus advancing with that win as well. So we've got two CNC teams in this 3A semifinal. Really exciting, and the potential still for an all-CNC championship, which I think would be really, really cool. That's a similar situation going on over at 4A. A couple of our other channels we do in Tonganoxie and Paola playing each other in the semifinal today. So Frontier League showing up pretty well for the eastern half of the state of Kansas here in 3A and 4A. It is a gorgeous day. We had overcast and kind of cold yesterday through a good portion of it. Today, the exact opposite. A gorgeous day for some state baseball. A champion will be crowned today here from Tointon Family Stadium, and we're going to have it for you here throughout the duration. Coming up in just a little bit, we'll have your starting lineups. Still got your first pitch, and we'll look around that bracket, all to come here on the Community National Bank and Trust pregame show. Thanks for joining us for some Friday morning baseball here on Girard Sports Live.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Stop in soon and pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue mascot debit card. While you're there, be sure to ask about Secure Lock, mobile banking, Guardian Secure Checking, and People Pay. Learn more at mybankcnb.com. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard Schools.
Member FDIC.
Go Trojans!
Hey, Mama.
Now more than ever, Crocan is dedicated to helping keep families connected, workers to collaborate, students to learn, and businesses to continue to serve their customers, and even for doctors to treat their patients. Crocan's reliable high-speed fiber-to-the-home network means no buffering movies or grainy video conferences, no matter how many people are using it. Call or go online to sign up for the fastest and best internet in Southeast Kansas. Crocan. If you need to stay connected, you need Crocan.
Westridge is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Westridge is a retirement community with a philosophy of providing seniors with an alternative lifestyle. This lifestyle enhances the retirement years by offering a worry-free, stress-free environment. Their professional staff is there to assist if needed, while active seniors are encouraged to enjoy their daily lives. Westridge is now hiring. To learn more about their open positions, call 620-724-6760. That's 620-724-6760. Go Trojans from Westridge Assisted Living.
The difference between gambling and having a gambling problem is worth knowing. Learn about the warning signs that you or someone you care about could be at risk. If you struggle with a gambling problem, or if you are impacted by a loved one struggling with a gambling problem, please get help. You can get confidential, no out-of-pocket cost assistance by calling the Kansas Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-522-4700 or at ksgamblinghelp.com. Know your limits. This message is brought to you by the Southeast Kansas Problem Gambling Task Force.
Back out here, Twin Family Stadium in Manhattan. BJ Harris along with you for this one. Going through the starting lineups here inside the venue. Trojans getting introduced and their starters. Go ahead and do it ourselves while they go through it. First of all, we are in the midst of the Community National Bank and Trust pregame show, serving the area for over 30 years. Stop in soon. Pick up your very own Girard Trojan instant issue mascot debit card. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard schools. Learn more online at mybankcnd.com. You see them getting introduced. It'll start with Drake Brooks, the second baseman. He went 0 for 4 yesterday with a run scored and 2 runs driven in. The batting second and playing right field, number 24, Caleb Scales. He had the biggest day at the plate yesterday. Go 2 for 3, had a single and a triple. He had 3 RBI as well. And just a huge game for Caleb in that one. Batting thirds, number 12, Alex Kester went 1 for 4 with an RBI yesterday, playing third. Number 23, center fielder Wyatt Foley went 1 for 4 with a run driven in as well. And a very good defensive day as well out there in center field. Number 25, Ethan Merrill, 0 for 3 with a walk. Played very solid behind the plate yesterday. Number 16, Trevor Amershek, 0 for 4 batting, but he'll move to shortstop. He had a gem of a game, pitched 6 2/3, came out because of pitch count, but was just dominant in the win over TMP to pick up the Trojans' first ever state tournament win. Batting as a designated hitter, batting 7th is Jaden Norris. He'll move to designated hitter with Amershek moving to shortstop. Ethan Davidson will bat 8th. He's a left fielder, went 1 for 3 with 3 runs scored and 2 walks in that game. Kind of got things started in that second inning with some walks, and then everything blew open for the Trojans. Number 22, number 9 hitter, and a pitcher. Going to get the start here tonight is Hunter Bennett. 0 for 1 yesterday with an RBI and 2 walks. And he will be on the hill for the Trojans in this one. Very good. You know, the Trojans coming in here with really 2 starting pitchers, 2 aces that they can roll out there at any time. Bennett on the year, 45 innings pitched in 11 games and 8 starts. He has a 4.04 ERA with 54 strikeouts and 36 walks. So not quite as dominant numbers necessarily as Amershek, but certainly efficient and certainly good enough to come out here and get a win for the Trojans. It'll be a good matchup as they take on a Wichita Collegiate team that comes in at 21-1. And we'll go through their starting lineups and all that when we finish up with the national anthem. They're having some issues with the audio here inside the stadium. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with the first pitch coming up right around the corner here on Girard Sports Live.
For years, James Brumback and Brumback Service Center have been keeping area residents on the road with high quality and fast service. Let's face it, none of us have time for a breakdown, so be sure to stop by Brumback's for preventative maintenance, oil changes, and tire repairs. Brumback's is also your place for new tires with a variety of quality brands to choose from. Brumback Service Center, 312 East St. John in Girard. Call 620-724-6770. Good luck, Trojans, from Brumback Service Center.
Chicken Annie's Girard is a proud supporter of Trojan Athletics. Chicken Annie's of Girard serves up the area's best fried chicken and a whole lot more. Check out their weekly specials like chicken and noodles on Wednesdays, Thursday nights kids nights, and Friday boneless wings. Oh, and don't forget about those delicious homemade pies. Stop in or enjoy their mouth-watering favorites at home with carry-out and catering available. Chicken Annie's Girard, continuing a Southeast Kansas tradition. Learn more at chickenanniesgirard.com or call 620-724-4090. Chronister's is Girard's hardware store. Stop by Chronister's Hardware and see why so many people are saying, I didn't know they had that. Of course, Chronister's has the hardware, tools, and supplies you need, whether in the shop, on the farm, or around the house. But did you know Chronister's Hardware is also the place for Clark and Kensington paint? Quality paint with an incredible selection of colors, plus all the tools and supplies you need to transform your paint project. From paint to pliers, you'll find it at Chronister's Hardware. And if they don't have it, they can get it. Shop local first. Chronister's Hardware, Girard's hardware store.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Girard and the surrounding area, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter is now owned by GHS alum Braden Peak and GMS teacher Heather Peak, and they are proud to support the Trojans. Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630. See their ad in names and numbers.
Rounding out the starting lineups here on the Community National Bank and Trust pregame show. PJ Harris along with you. Starting lineups are brought to you by Jagged Edge. Trojans will start this game in style, but nowhere near the level of style you'll find at the Jagged Edge. Stylists Carla Sands, Robin Hawkins, or Eva Vitti will have you looking your best for your next big game. Make an appointment soon by calling 620-724-7500. For Collegiate, it'll be batting first left fielder Landon Ramsey. Number 10, the second baseman batting second, Drew Charbonneau. Batting third and playing shortstop is Ashton Villagomez. Batting fourth and playing catcher Brady Hunt. Batting fifth and the center fielder Evan Eichenauer. Batting sixth and the pitcher Hayden Malaise. Batting seventh Brett Black. He's the first baseman. He pitched yesterday, had a really good outing. Batting eighth, the third baseman Jace Campbell. And batting ninth, the right fielder Brett Wetta. Area matchups brought to you by our friends at Diskins Auto and Towing, 120 East Forest in downtown Girard. Diskins offers 24-hour towing. It can repair all makes and models. To learn more, contact Diskins Auto and Towing at 620-724-8100. We'll go back to that bracket and take a look at that. You see Collegiate advancing with that 7-1 win. Trojans winning 8-2. Bishop Ward taking care of business 9-0. They got on Halstead pretty early and kind of cruised on that one. And then Columbus, a nail-biter against a real good Sabetha team and able to get the win 21-2. Columbus comes into their first ever state baseball tournament and picks up their first ever win in the first attempt. Pretty good run right now for the Titans. And again, kind of selfishly hoping for an all-CNC final. That would be pretty cool. But the Trojans got to take care of business here in this one. First pitch coming your way in just a moment. It's brought to you by Larrett Ceramics, 503 West Maple in Girard. Stop by Larrett's for great gift ideas and supplies. Get creative when it comes to gift buying and get your friends and family a beautiful ceramic piece, or maybe even sign up for classes from Larrett Ceramics. 620-724-8442. Is there any place you'd rather be than right here, right now? The Trojans in the semifinals of the 3A state baseball tournament facing Hayden Malaise. He's a sub-1 ERA guy. Next level type guy that's going to go on and probably play some serious college baseball, and Trojans are going to get a chance to play him. Drake Brooks going to get one started. That was just foul. That one just went foul. In fact, close enough that Coach wanted to see what he saw and asked what he saw, but it goes right over the bag, just nearly a single to lead things off for Drake Brooks. 0 for 4, 1 run, 2 RBI. Good day yesterday at second as well, and he'll be back in there here for the Trojans. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Tough to see a pitcher you've never seen before come in here. I'm sure they didn't get to see him much yesterday. And a 3-pitch strikeout there for Malaise against Drake Brooks. Brings up the number 2 hitter. Caleb Scales, the right fielder. Again, mentioned he had a very good day yesterday. 2 for 3, a single, a triple. That triple that drove in 2 runs. He ended today with 3 RBI in the game to lead the Trojans. And a first pitch just missed inside, ball 1. Collegiate on the year 21-1, playing out there in Wichita. Good swing there by Scales, but misses. Strike two. I asked their head football coach, just happens to be the West head coach for the Kansas Shrine Bowl, Troy Black, kind of about him. His boy pitched yesterday, and a change up there from Malays. And asked mostly about competition. That's one of the things you try to figure out when you come into a state tournament. You know, who do you play? What's baseball like in that area? And they play pretty good baseball out there in the Wichita area. Mulvane's always traditionally very good. Another high fastball getting Scales to strike out. Different arm at the mound today than they saw yesterday with TMP, I would say, so far, just in two batters. Trojans will have to figure this out. Guy that could do it is Alex Kester, 1 for 4 yesterday with an RBI. He is the team leader in home runs with 5 on the season. Coming into this tournament, batting .358 with 25 ribbies. He had a pitch, strike one. Trojans kind of gotten a little bit of a, I don't know if a rut, but a game plan of taking first pitch strike yesterday with some of the control. And it wasn't really control issues with the pitcher from TMP, more just kind of missing, just barely missing off the edges. The Trojans were taking first pitch. They may not have to be able to do that in this one, with the pitcher with seemingly a little bit more control of the baseball. 1-2 right now, the count to Kester. 2 outs, nobody on here in the top of the first inning. And good one there to lay off of for Kester, watching it go outside, 2-2 the count. Yeah, swing and a miss. Got him on the outside. 3 up, 3 down for Malays here in the top of the first inning. We head to the bottom of the first in this 3A semifinal on Girard Sports Live, presented by Crocan.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
Farm Bureau is proud to support Girard High School student athletes. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to make insurance simple. Agents Judge Sasho, Lori Johnson, and Lisa Sasho take pride in educating their clients and members. There's a lot of information out there, and at Farm Bureau, they can explain it in a way that relates to you, so you can apply it to your life, family, farm, and future. To learn more, contact Judd, Lori, and Lisa at 620-724-4213. Go Trojans!
Here we go, bottom of the second inning. Hunter Bennett going to get the start here today for the Trojans. I mentioned some of his numbers earlier. 45 innings pitched. Leads the Trojans in most innings pitched. Started 8 games, played in 11. And a first pitch high ball 1. Malays, they go out there. They brought him out yesterday for a little bit of an inning, so the Trojans did get to see his arm for a second, but they pulled him pretty quickly. And 2-0 count here to the leadoff batter, Landon Ramsey, the left fielder. Ramsey yesterday went 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a walk. For Collegiate. And right now looking at a 3-1 count. Bennett. Leadoff walk. For Collegiate.
Now batting the second baseman, number 10, Drew Charbonneau.
Charbonneau going to come up now for the Spartans, second baseman. He went 1 for 3 rather. With 2 runs scored and a walk yesterday against Goodland in game number 1. Ramsey with a healthy lead over on first. First pitch strike there for Charbonneau. And it's an 0-1 count. Bennett, tall, strong left-hander. Good one inside. jamming up Charbonneau. Productivity in the G-Town today probably a little down, I'd say. So managers and owners need to be nice. Here's a hard hit ball to right field, over to make the catch for the Trojans. An easy play for Scales, and one away here in the bottom of the first.
Now up for the Spartans, the shortstop, number 5, Ashton Villagomez.
Ashton Villagomez, he's a member of the Kansas Shrine Bowl West squad, representing Wichita Collegiate. Ramsey still over on first. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Flared right field, right foul territory. 1-1. Made my way over to 3A softball yesterday. Frontenac got into a good one against Kingman and came up with the victory. All the top seeds in the baseball or the softball tournament were eliminated yesterday. So Frontenac is actually now the highest seed remaining and have beaten some of the teams that remain. So our Raiders sitting in a pretty good spot to pick up a softball championship. Not sure how this is going to fall on some of the Trojan fans listening, but it's kind of like I do with basketball, you know, not necessarily a KU fan, but if they get into the tournament, I'm probably going to root for them, you know? Unless the Cats are in it, especially today. 2-2 the count here for Villagomez. Popped up. Brooks over to make the catch from second. High pop fly. Sun's out as well. He was looking right into it, but able to make the play, and 2 away here in the bottom of the first.
Now batting, the catcher, number 2, Brady Hunt.
Brady Hunt will come up, the catcher. This is a next level type player as well. Changeup coming from Bennett. Gets him to get early and flare that one out there.
Ladies and gentlemen, all foul balls out of play. If you could please return them to the first base dugout, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, any kids that bring a foul ball back, you'll get a quarter for each ball.
Quarter. Hold out for more. Get him down there. They can throw down first. Merrill taking a little aggressive stab at one right there, and a nice job. Zade Montgomery over on first base. That's the other change from yesterday as he comes in to play first. Jaden Norris moves to designated hitter. Bennett moving to the pitcher spot from first. 0-2 pitch. Changeup trying to get the inside to Hunt. Talking to, again, my contact with Collegiate. Hunt here will take off on Sunday, I heard, and fly to Atlanta to play some summer baseball at a pretty high level. Never stops, this sport. These guys swing the bat over and over and over again, that's for sure. That's how you get better in this one. 1-2 here for Brady Hunt. Swing and a miss. Got him. Now they throw down. It didn't matter. Merrill wanting to go get that one. He was checking on that first bag, but it didn't matter. Trojans able to get out of a leadoff walk, but settling in is Bennett. And a strikeout to end the inning. We head to the second. Trojans and Spartans. 0-0.
Here at Farmers Insurance, we want all of our students, faculty, and staff to know that we're cheering you on. This year, we would like to spotlight a student or staff member of Girard Schools as part of our weekly Girard Sports Live broadcast. If you would like to nominate any student or staff member as part of our weekly spotlight, contact our office.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum. Girard National Bank is now GN Bank. Family owned and operated, GN Bank has been providing customers with the highest quality of financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Whether you have personal, business, or agricultural needs, GN Bank is big enough to handle all of your banking needs, yet small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank. GN Bank, a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Learn more at gn-bank.com.
Number 4 hitter. Number 4 hitter for the Trojans, Wyatt Foley, going to go to the plate. And a first pitch. 2 Foley. Missed outside. Ball 1. Strike 2, 1-2 the count here for Foley. Hanging in there, 2-2 now. Delivery from Malaise. Just rolls one up there. He's got the speed to beat that one out. He will run it down, and they will make that play. You get a slow roller to third, and they don't even throw over. That's a big time. That's what speed will allow you to do. Not everybody has that opportunity to get a slow roller to third. Charging in, he was playing it tight as well, but that turf kind of checked it up, and the Trojans with a runner on.
Batting the catcher, number 25, Ethan Morrell.
And now Ethan Merrill. We'll fix that with the PA guy in between innings. Looking to lay down a bunt is Merrill. Ethan 0 for 3 yesterday with a walk. Did a nice job behind the plate. Hammershack makes that job fairly easily, kind of putting it in there, but able to knock down a few of them that got away. 0-1 the count here for Merrill. They'll change up one high on him. Got out ahead of that one, did Merrill, and now it'll bring up an 0-2 count. Foley sits on first base. Trojans' first base runner of this semifinal. This one flared over to there, that same spot. He'll charge in. It took a funky roll, and another good break for the Trojans as that one again hit the turf and had some English on it and spun foul way. And I don't think third baseman saw that it was going to do that. And Merrill reaches on a single. I think you got to count that a single, too. I don't know if that's a...
Now up for the Trojans, the shortstop, number 16, Trevor Amershek.
Whatever that is coming on that ball is making it wanting to go third and just kind of stay in the infield. But the Trojans have put 2 on with nobody out here in the top of the second inning. With Amershek coming to the plate. Trevor 0 for 4 yesterday, but had a phenomenal outing on the hill. That one high, way to stay off of it for Amershek. Foley on second. Merrill at first. And nobody out. Hard hack there from Amershek. 1-2 the count. That one inside, ball 2. Here's a 2-2. That one popped over to second. It's a perfect double to play ball. We'll see if they can get it. And they can't. Now runners will go to the corners. They do get the lead runner in Merrill. But it does move Foley into scoring position here with 1 away. So, hey, just as good as a bunt. Move a runner over.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 7, Jaden Norris.
Now they'll bring up Norris. Norris 0 for 1 with 2 walks yesterday for the Trojans. And now Norris calling over Coach Dunlap to figure out what the plan is here with runners at the corners. So Norris, the designated hitter in this one. One away with runners at first and second. Malays trying to, some tomfoolery. Trying to get him going one way and maybe go the other. The first pitch, trying to bunt one down is Norris. Trying to do a little squeeze maybe to get a run right here and get Foley the jump. So that'll tip the hand just a hair, and we'll see what they decide to do. Now Coach calls in a play, perhaps not a different play, but a play. Wristbands in baseball, just now noticing. That's pretty awesome. That may have helped me. I couldn't do the whole sign thing. I think that's when I had to retire. Here's the 0-1. Norris just missing that one, foul ball 0-2. Now on the 0-2 here in this situation. You got to take advantage of the opportunities. You do not know when you're going to put a runner on third base again, especially with one out. So this is a part of the game that you don't know when this opportunity is going to come again. That's intentional pitch outside there trying to get Norris to chase one a little bit. I'd be curious to know how many power cats are on things in this town. You cannot go anywhere without seeing this purple power cat. It's got to be in the millions. I mean, and it's in random spots. Every mailbox in Manhattan has a power cat on it. No doubt about where you're at when you're rolling to Manhattan, Kansas. 2-2. Missed that outside again from an 0-2 count, moved it full. Now you got a situation. You want to trust Norris to be able to take the pitch he wants, but a walk loads him with one away, and the pressure starts to mount. Ethan Davidson awaiting his opportunity. Here's the full count. Missed it, ball four. No, he got him, lit him up. Boy, I thought he missed it on the low and away, but just caught the bottom outside corner of the plate. That was real close. Norris
now batting the left fielder,
walks back.
5, Ethan
So get him a
Davidson.
strike. A close one there. Fourth strikeout of the game for Malays. And Davidson, they'll throw over trying to get that lead runner. Or excuse me, that runner at first. Hammershak's over there. Foley still on third. Davidson. Big swing at it. Miss. Strike one. Oh, 1 to Davidson, a little outside. One the count to Davidson. Runners will be going on any contact. That same spot where he got Norris. And they're giving him back to him. The players are going to have to recognize this. It's a really good pitch in a tough spot. Davidson swinging a miss, struck him out. Malay's able to survive his first real challenge of the day, but the Trojans know they can get on him a little bit. They do leave two stranded. We head to the bottom of the second with Collegiate coming up next on Girard Sports Live.
You've enjoyed life. Over the years, your community has become your passion, something you hope future generations get to experience, just as you have. That's why the Girard Area Community Foundation has worked hard to help fulfill charitable goals and inspire generosity, meeting the needs of the communities they serve. Creating a legacy fund with GACF ensures what you leave behind is an effective and lasting improvement in the community you love so dearly. Make plans to visit GirardAreaFoundation.com, preserving traditions for those who follow.
Hunter Bennett back out there. 19 pitches in that first inning, if you're keeping track at home. The Trojans had an opportunity in the top of the second inning, but left two at the corners. Had a possibility of a bunt squeeze. They were trying to get Foley maybe home, or at least showed it. And Norris unable to get around on a bunt to get one down.
Off the bottom of the second, the center fielder, number 1, Evan Eichenauer.
Now Eichenauer will come to the plate. The center fielder. First pitch high, ball 1. Eichenauer. Yesterday went 2 for 3 with 2 singles, runs scored, and a walk. Reached on an error as well. Right now looking at 1-1. Big arcing curveball there, just missed outside. This one pop up, right field, scales over, hugging the foul line. And 1 away.
Now up for the Spartans, the pitcher, number 8, Hayden Malays.
Pitcher comes out, Malays. He played yesterday as well, 0 for 2. Walk, 2 walks in that game. First pitch strike. It's the 0-1. Just missed it. One count. Fastball on the outside edge of the plate. Strike 2. That one miss outside, ball 2. 2-2 the count for the pitcher, Malays. Just missed it outside. It's not a bad spot to put that pitch for Bennett. Wasn't going to be a hittable, but had a chance to be a strike, and here comes the full count. Foul back. Bennett just a little more deliberate on the mound than Amershak. Amershak seemed to work a little quicker and faced up and going, but I don't know if that's mattered. That's a good pitch, and that just missed. Just missed it. I don't know if it missed outside or high, but he will walk him. Second walk of the game.
The first baseman.
So far, he's had 3 flyouts, a strikeout, and 2 walks. And that brings up Brett Black. Black, the pitcher, yesterday.
4, Connor Jones.
Bringing a courtesy runner for the pitcher, Malays. Black yesterday, 5 1/3 in the win. Gave up 4 hits and a run. Struck out 9 in his outing on the hill. One 0 count for Black. Showing bunt, strike, 1-1. Jones, the courtesy runner, over on first. I will admit, the atmosphere and the chanting and all the shenanigans that takes place at softball. There's Black going to get one in the gap over to right center. They're going to third. They run. They have a chance right here. Get him. Got the lead runner. Nice job. Again, I'm going to say it probably at least a few more times before we're out of here. But Ethan Davidson's ability to get over to that ball, not let it get through the gap, one, and then to get to it in the speed in which he did, Collegiate underestimating or not knowing that that was maybe a case, got there faster than they expected. It was a no-doubter. They were sending him from second on contact, basically, and easy throw out for Ethan Davidson. That's a big play there. If this game turns out the way we hope it does, keep that one in mind. 2 away now here. Black does get the double. Also, you bring in a courtesy runner in that situation. You don't always know what their base running acumen might be. And coming in fresh, too. Probably feeling a little froggy in a state tournament game. So, round second gets thrown out. This one flared back. This is Jace Campbell, the third baseman. Campbell's been thrown into action out on defense a couple of times. That's how the Trojans were able to reach base with a couple of kind of dribblers to third base, and then just outran it. This one another foul ball. He's had about 3 of them over this first base line. 1-2 the count here to Jace Campbell. 2 outs, 1 on. Second. Good pitch, just missed. No, got him, lit him up. This official, I got to get his rhythm down a little bit. He's just kind of slow on that strikeout call, but a big pitch by Bennett to retire the side. We head to the top of the third, 0-0 here in this 3A state semifinal.
A partner in your fields and in your success. That's what you get with Murphy Seed. Channel seedsman Matt Murphy knows your fields and can recommend the elite seed products designed to perform in your area, maximizing the profitability of every acre. With Murphy Seed, you'll get year-round, hands-on, customized service. To learn more, call Murphy Seed at 620-249-6419. Your partner at every stage. Matt Murphy and Murphy Seed.
McClellan Sanitation is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. McClellan Sanitation is also proud to have been serving Girard and the surrounding area for decades. McClellan Sanitation offers residential, commercial, and roll-off services. As a locally owned and operated company, owners Dave and Candy McClellan and their employees are dedicated to providing the highest quality customer service. To learn more, call McClellan Sanitation at 620-724-8486. McClellan Sanitation wishes the Girard Trojans the best of luck this season.
Hunter Bennett going to come on to try to help his own cause. Lead off this third inning. This one's going to out to right field, driving the right fielder back. Had to play that one. A good contact for Bennett. Well played by the right fielder, and one away.
Now batting the second baseman, number 1, Drake Brooks.
Go back to the top of the order. For Drake Brooks, struck out in his first at-bat to lead off this game. First pitch ball low. 1-0 the count. Malays works quickly. He goes right into it, ready to go. This one, pretty much the same exact pitch. And he likes that ball. Outside, low corner. Here's the 1-1. Change up. Flared back. Out of play. I wonder if I paid a kid a nickel to go get every one of those balls and I got 20 cents off of them, I get a little army of them going. Pay him a quarter for a foul ball. Brooks, another strikeout.
Now up for the Trojans, the right fielder, number 24, Caleb Scales.
Brings up Caleb Scales. Scales struck out in his first at-bat as well. First pitch ball outside. That one low, ball 2. Scales made him work for it in the first at-bat, ended up striking out. 2 for 3 yesterday, though. Here's the 2-0. Inside, ball 3. Coming right at a little chin music from Malays. Not intentional, certainly, but now you're sitting on this one. 3-0. Strike 1, 3-1. Here's a 3-1 pitch to Scales. Whipped right at the first baseman. And that will end the inning. We head to the bottom of the third, 0-0
After 2.5
here in Manhattan.
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. For years, our customers have worked with the Farmers Bank staff located in Walnut, St. Paul, and Hepler. Now, with our new location in Girard, the community can experience the same service that has kept families coming back to Farmers Bank for generations. Stop by and visit our friendly staff at Farmers Bank at any of our locations in Walnut, St. Paul, Hepler, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Whisper a phrase into a person's ear, then pass it on to a group of people. Notice how the message changes by the time the last person hears it? In business, consider word of mouth in the same light. What people say may turn into something different than you would like it to be. It cannot be controlled. That's why Norris Advertising provides proven ad solutions through radio, billboards, and digital sign sales, allowing your message to be controlled by the person that knows your business best. You, Norris Advertising, a proud sponsor of Trojan Athletics.
Heading into the bottom of the third inning, the Trojans just now getting to the number 9 hitter, trying to lay down a bunt to get going. We're trying to show some speed here. And first one rolls foul, 0-1. Head to the top of the order with this one, Landon Ramsey and Drew Charbonneau will be the 2-3 hitters in this bottom of the third. This one pops straight back. Merrill going to hustle back into the net. And strike 2. Trojans getting, I think, a bit of a break, or collegiate, or either one. Both will play 2 games today, regardless of the outcome of this one, whether one's playing for the third or the championship game. But playing the first game of the day, it's going to kind of get warm. And as cool as it's been this spring, these teams have not necessarily had to play too many super hot games. And I don't think it's going to be super hot, but it'll be different than yesterday. And a swing and a miss. Couple of bunt. Foul ball, and then Weta misses that one, and a strikeout to start off the third inning here for Bennett. He's at 40 pitches.
Now batting the left fielder, number 17,
so
Landon
working
Ramsey.
efficiently here, right? Landon Ramsey again reached on a walk in the first inning to lead off this game for Collegiate. Ball miss high, ball 1. So they'll play early, and it's kind of cool. The wind's light, just beautiful out there. I say that. It could be 95 right now. I don't know. We're in air conditioning. It's pretty nice. So it's not, but it could be. I think it's about 67 in here right now. Strike 1, 2-1 now for Bennett, facing Landon Ramsey. And a swing and a miss. Strike 2. Ramsey yesterday, 2 for 3. Pair of singles. 2 runs scored as well. This one missed. You already pretty confident that Trojans are giving Collegiate a little more than Goodland did yesterday. Here's the 2-2. This one over to second, going to go past, and he'll reach with a single. Getting that one past Brooks in between short and second. So 1 on with 1 out here in the top, or bottom rather, of this third inning.
Now up for Wichita Collegiate, the second baseman, number 10, Drew Charbonneau.
Merrill send him. Merrill down there. Oh, if that comes on and gets there just enough, they would have had him. It was plenty there in time. Just kind of skipped off and unable to be fielded there by Amershek, and so a stolen base for Landon Ramsey. Drew Charbonneau up. 1-0 the count for Charbonneau. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Ramsey getting a healthy lead there at second. Here's the 1-1. Good pitch, just missed inside. Charbonneau flew out to right field in his first at-bat. Second baseman. Here's a 2-1. This one high. 3-1 the count. Bennett, 49 pitches. Just kind of missing the spots here against Charbonneau, but has been able to settle back. Steps off the back of the rubber. Coach Schmidt kind of directing that interaction, telling Merrill to go out there and talk to his pitcher. Two to three of these coaches have pitched for the Trojans. Pretty cool. And walked him on the inside. And the third coach has done just about everything else, Jeff Leslie. So everything
now
else.
Up to bat, the shortstop, number 5, Ashton Villagomez.
1 out, 2 on. Biggest challenge so far for Bennett. Runners running, and it would be a foul ball. They bring up Villagomez. Fly out to second base in his first at-bat. For 3 yesterday was Villagomez. 0-1 count right now with 1 away. Runner again. Throw down to third. Plenty of time. Another one for Merrill. And well in time. Not even a doubt. And the Trojans have had it 2 times thrown out players, once from left field, once from catcher, to take out a lead runner. So a stolen base, couldn't get the second one. And now Villagomez sitting at an 0-2 count with 2 away. Things have changed dramatically with that play right there. From 2 runners on and 1 out. Now a 1-2 count with 2 outs and a runner at second. Here's the 1-2. Popped up out of play, right field line. That's going to hit some manufacturing. That's a tree line over there would be a good spot for an auto body shop or something, as the balls make their way towards the vehicles out there. That should have been a strike. They do send the runner to third on the pass ball. And so now Drew Charbonneau stands at third with Villagomez at the plate, looking at a 2-2 count. Bennett trying to get out of the third, 0-0 score. Here's a 2-2. Ripped back at short, over to make the play. Handled. Hammershack bobbled that ball. That's the first fielding of the year, or the tournament so far for Hammershack, getting from that shortstop spot and had a little nerves perhaps. Bobbled that ball, made that more dramatic than it needed to be, but the Trojans do survive the third. We head to the fourth, 0-0 in the semifinals of the 3A state tournament.
Mathis Drugstore Incorporated has a proud Girard history of more than 50 years. Glenn and Karen Mathis took over the store in 1983 from Glenn's father and have been providing outstanding customer care and service since. At Mathis, they know their customers by name and value their support. Primary goal is to provide fast, accurate, friendly service. Mathis is a full-service pharmacy that accepts most insurance plans and supports competitive cash pricing. Mathis Drugstore, a proud supporter of Girard High School student-athletes.
Heading to the top of the fourth. Trojans trying to get some offense generated here.
Leading off the top of the fourth, the third baseman, number 12, Alex Kester.
Kester will lead things off here for the Trojans. Struck out in the first. 0-1 right now, looking at him. This one ball low. 1-1. Kester, 1 for 4 with an RBI. Good day at third base as well for the Trojans. And 1-1 the count. Just flip that bat out there and got it with some off-speed stuff on the outside half of the plate. 1-2. Ball 2. Oh, he got him. Oh, that one's tough. That one's tough. It's in that same spot that he's been able to hit a few times, but that one in particular seemed a little bit lower, and Kester, I think, agrees. But alas, that's how that one will end. That was a tough break. That was the first real questionable ball strike I think I've had today, maybe this entire tournament. Brings up Wyatt Foley. This one ripped to left field, just stays fair. No, they said foul. He said foul. That was real close. This is one of the downfalls, perhaps, of turf. A little chalk flying right there would have been pretty handy. It was dang close. And Chris was over there talking to him, getting confirmation again. Coach Dunlap, that was a good hit by Foley. And with that one, where that one was going to be, I mean, he might be on third. Ball high, 1-1 the count. One away, nobody on here in the top of the fourth inning for the Trojans. 11:38 in the morning. Ooh. That was so close that Wyatt wanted to look at the official to see if he got hit. He wasn't sure. It was darn close to him, though. 2-1 to count. This one was a strike on the last batter. Just missed outside. Ball 3. Malays waits. The 3-1 count. Missed it again. And Foley will reach on a walk. That'll bring up Ethan Merrill for an opportunity here. He singled to third. That one that kind of took a little corkscrew when it hit the turf and rolled away from the third baseman, able to reach. Merrill was then thrown out at second. Over to Foley. Foley was picked off yesterday. I'm sure that was part of the scouting report that Collegiate had watching them play TMP. And we'll see how aggressive Wyatt gets over there on the base path. It's the first one to Merrill, low, ball 1. Malay's starting to lose efficiency just a little bit. He started with a few pitches on him, too. He's at 55 here in the fourth inning. Both guys doing a pretty good job. This one hit, pop up to right field, still drifting right, drifting into foul territory. Foley thought about it, but maybe only jokingly, and 2 out.
Now batting the shortstop, number 16, Trevor Amershek.
Amershek comes up. Reached on a fielder's choice, a single in his first at-bat in the second. And strike 1. The last time I went on the air at 11 o'clock in the morning, I think, was 2011 Pitt State Football National Championship game. That was too early then, I promise you that. A little too much shenanigans celebrating pregame. 1-1 to count here for Amershek. 2 outs, 1 on, Foley at first. Here's the 1-1, miss outside, ball 2. Gorillas went on to win a national championship. I don't know what kind of correlation you might be able to put together between those two things. Oh, swing and a miss for Amershek. Strike 2. Got him on the inside, jammed him just a little bit. Amershek swinging hard for that one. Want to try to get it all. Here's a 2-2. Foul back, he'll stay alive in the top of the fourth inning. Play 7 here in high school. And he'll miss again outside. Full count for Amershek. Got him. Kind of sit and checked it. He wanted it as well. And a strikeout to end the inning for Malays. We head to the bottom of the fourth. And the Trojans and Collegiate all knotted up. We will actually just keep it here. As, again, just a little different set up. We'll talk about this one here. Halfway point of this ball game. We'll past it. In fact, thank one of our sponsors here on the GM Bank halftime show. GM Bank been providing customers with the highest quality financial services in a friendly and personal way for over 100 years. Personal, business, or agricultural needs. Turn to GN Bank. Learn more at gn-bank.com. So far, pitchers duel 0-0 matchup. Malaise with 8 strikeouts so far here in this one. Just 3 for Bennett. But neither is allowed to run, and that's ultimately the most important stat. Malaise has walked 1. Bennett's walked 3 on a pitching standpoint. Singles by Wyatt Foley, Ethan Merrill, and a fielder's choice by Trevor Amershak. Made some contact here in this one.
Leading off the bottom of the fourth, the catcher.
Brett Black had a double for Collegiate. And that brings up Brady Hunt. The cleanup batter struck out in his first at-bat. Another visit to the mound for... All right, I am starting to get too cold. Can you turn it up just a hair? Merrill discusses something with Bennett. 1-0 the count for Hunt. Just missed outside, ball 2. Yeah, there's a strike. Strike 1. Hunt was taking, I believe, all the way there. Here's a 2-1 count for Brady Hunt. Curveball got him to swing at that one. Hung up in there and just looked too good to be true, and certainly was. Here's a 2-2. Foul back. It'll stay here. 62 pitches for Bennett. Malaise, I believe, is kind of in that same ballpark as well. Here's the 2-2 again. I tried that curveball again, miss outside. Didn't want to leave it up there, I don't believe, for this guy. Appears to be the type of dude that's got the power to get this one out of here. Here's a full count pitch. Popped one up. That stays in play. It's an out, but it will get into the cheap seats and stay. A little careless with the ball there, chasing the ball around a little bit. Trojans settle back in here. Long at bat for Hunt. Got him. That was a good pitch. Found that same spot that Malaise has found and was rewarded for it. Caught him watching.
Now batting the center
big
fielder,
out for the Trojans.
Evan Eichenauer. Once again, folks, if you can track down those foul balls.
The 4th strikeout of the ball game for Bennett. Brings up Eichenauer.
For everyone that they bring back. Those foul balls out of play, everyone they bring back at the first base dugout will get a quarter.
First pitch, low ball 1. Eichenauer fly out to right field in his first at-bat. Ball 2 high. Was 2 for 3 yesterday with a single and a run scored. Reached on an error and had a walk as well. Did Eichenauer. Bennett delivers. Change up. Swing and a miss. 2-1. I don't know what to tell you about this game. Right now it is pretty even Steven. Both teams have had some chances. Both teams have put some players in scoring position, but been unable to get them across the plate. And we are all knotted up in a dandy. Just miss inside and will walk Eichenauer. That brings up the pitcher, Hayden Malays, who reached on a walk in his first at-bat.
Now batting the pitcher, number 8, Hayden Malays.
This one fouled, back out of play. I guess just making a net that goes higher is more expensive than paying a quarter per foul ball. I don't know. Seems like there's got to be a more efficient way of doing things. Because every foul ball seems to leave this place. Here's the 0-1. Ripped to center field. In comes Foley in a hurry. He'll make the play. Throw it down to first base, and they'll double him up. No. Couldn't handle. Over there was Montgomery, and he had a chance. And Eichenauer is realizing he's living on borrowed time. Able to get back and just got lucky. Brings up Brett Black. Hopefully that does not cost the Trojans.
Double-0, Brett Black.
It was a good play by Foley again, charging in. It looked like it was going to be an easy play, but he started to shift gears a little bit to get to that one in time. Brett Black will come on. He reached on a double in his first at-bat. Probably the best hit of the game so far. He'll flare this one to right field. Over goes Caleb Scales, and he makes the play. Back-to-back plays, seeing that example again of that outfield speed. Coach Dunlap said he feels like he's got three center fielders, and we've seen each of them, Ethan Davidson, Wyatt Foley, and now Caleb Scales, step up in the outfield to make excellent plays. We head to the 5th, all knotted up at 0 here in this state tournament.
Here at Farmers Insurance, we want all of our students, faculty, and staff to know that we're cheering you on. This year, we would like to spotlight a student or staff member of Girard Schools as part of our weekly Girard Sports Live broadcast. If you would like to nominate any student or staff member as part of our weekly spotlight, contact our office.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
If you're in the market to buy or sell a house, land, or commercial space, look no further than Lehman Realty. Locally owned and operated, Jason Lehman and his staff are ready to meet the needs of every client. When it comes to your listing, you can trust that Lehman Realty will take the time to get to know you and your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Learn more at www.lehmanrealty.net. or call Jason at 620-724-8020.
Jade Norris going to lead things off here in the top of the 5th inning for the Trojans. First pitch, ball one low. Norris struck out in the second. Designated hitter was taken there. Strike one, 1-1. This one over to second. He'll range over, makes the play, and one away. Moving over there with Charbonneau. 66 pitches for Malays, so both have been very efficient. And that brings up Ethan Davidson. He struck out in the second as well. This one ripped to left field. It's going to have a chance, and it will fall in there all the way to the fence. Davidson on his horse. He rounds first, looking at third. He'll hold it second, and the Trojans have a double by Davidson here in the top of the 5th. With one out, that dude can fly.
Now batting for Girard, the pitcher, number 22, Hunter Bennett.
Hunter Bennett, the pitcher, will come up, fly out to right field at his first at-bat. Just something in the outfield on the ground has a chance to score Davidson. And they will talk with Malays, who starts to feel a little of that emotion. Infield comes in. I can almost just sense the confidence building with the Trojans throughout this game as they've been able to kind of stem the tide. They've faced a little bit of adversity, but able to come through it. They've had their opportunities as well. The Trojans, you just never know. You come into a game against a team like Collegiate that has a good tradition of baseball, good tradition of athletics just in general, and has been successful at the state level. Have obviously very good athletes, good record. What are you going to have? And right now they've been able to hold the serve. And that one misses outside ball 2. 2-0 the count for Bennett. And Ethan Davidson sits at second base. Missed low ball 3. Drake Brooks, who's batted .500 on the season, stands on deck. Missed inside, just caught inside, strike 1. Real close. Now here's the 3-1 to Bennett. Got that outside edge again. Bennett wasn't so sure about that. And now full, now it's game on. 1 out, 1 on. Top of the 5th inning. Missed outside, 2 on, 1 out. He will reach on a walk. Just the second walk of the game for the pitcher Malays. But now the Trojans with an excellent opportunity with Drake Brooks at the plate.
Now to bat, the second baseman, number 1, Drake Brooks.
They will bring in a courtesy runner for the Trojans, for their pitcher.
The courtesy runner is number 17, Brock Scales.
Brock Scales going to come in for Trojans. Brock came in and pitched a little bit yesterday. Not as an outing he necessarily loved, but got an opportunity to throw in the state tournament. And Wyatt Foley came in to close it out for the Trojans after a very good game by Amershek. Ooh, that's one Drake Brooks wants back. He knows it. That was going to be ball 2. Instead, it's strike 1. 1-1 the count. 1 out, 2 on. Top of the 5th inning with Drake Brooks, who struck out twice. Batted .500, 41 hits, 7 doubles, 15 RBIs, 29 runs scored, leading the team in many of those categories I just mentioned, including hits, doubles, and runs scored. 1-2 the count, though, to Brooks. He'll pop one up. This will hold everybody where they're at. Pitcher trying to work on it, and he had to fight for that one. He was looking right into that noon sun. And 2 away. That brings up Caleb Scales. Boy, talk about another opportunity for Caleb Scales. He was in a similar situation yesterday, earlier in the game, had a 2-run triple. That's about what this would be as well if he was able to get some contact. If he could get around to third, that would be pretty big. Left-hander. Malay steps off as they continue to fight with Davidson over there, trying to keep him as close to that plate as possible, that bag as possible. Caleb Scales. Generous. Outside edge. Strike 1, 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss there by Scales. He wanted all of that one. And Malay's facing, again, one of his biggest challenges, certainly of this tournament. And in a bind, but doing well. Now he'll step off the back of the rubber again. Here's the 0-2. Missed outside ball 1. One and 2 the count here for Caleb Scales. Missed inside ball 2. He's been pretty efficient with his pitches and accurate as well, so you don't want to assume this was going to miss. It's probably going to be a hittable ball here on the 2-2 count. Nope, missed outside ball 3. 3-2 the count. Now you got a decision to make with your home run leader on the deck with Alex Kester up to bat. It's got to be where you want it. Here's a 3-2 pitch. Nope, look back. They got him. Nearly got him. Just got underneath it. Davidson, boy, It was a pretty nice move by Malays. And they were working together well over there, him and Drew Charbonneau. Back to business. 3-2. Missed outside ball 4. We've got bases loaded with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning with Alex Kester coming to the plate. The junior batted .358 all season, 25 RBIs, leads the team. 5 home runs also leads the team. Been hit by a pitch 4 times, that leads the team. And 25 runs scored, 19 walks, just a tremendous athlete. Very good junior year, now he's in a good situation. Missed inside, there's that hit by pitch stat coming to nearly fruition. And now the Hunt will go out to talk to his pitcher. Work out the details here. 2 outs. Davidson's at third. That was coming right at his noggin as well. That nearly curved in there for a strike. It'll be ball 2. 2-0 the count. 85th pitch for Malays. That one, miss outside ball 3. 3-0. And you're taking all the way. No, he will take that strike 1. Kester trying to get him to miss. Scoreboard has 2-1. It's actually, I'm fairly confident it's 3-1. 2 outs. Swing and a miss by Kester. He was going to have a hard time laying off that one. It was a good pitch and a good one to hit, too. Chance for the Trojans right here. Got him. Big spot for Malays and able to survive in that one. The Trojans leave 3 on base as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. We'll be back right after this on Girard Sports Live.
After 4.5, our score still.
Peony Dental is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Chris Peony DDS offers exceptional dentistry for all ages in a friendly atmosphere. In fact, Chris Peony has been caring for smiles since 1993. No wonder so many Trojan fans look so good. Peony Dental offers preventative care, Invisalign, whitening, bridges, crowns, and more. Stop by today and ask about the all-new CEREC dental system, offering same-day crowns, start to finish, right there in the office. To learn more, visit them at 106 South Ozark in Girard or go online to peonydental.com.
Find us fast in names and numbers.
Off the bottom of the 5th for the Spartans. The third base.
Go to the bottom of the 5th.
Jace Campbell.
Jace Campbell going to lead things off for Collegiate here in this 5th inning. Bennett still dealing. 74 pitches now on the day for Bennett. 105 is the limit. Campbell strikeout, his 1 appearance so far. There's one ripped to center field. Nearly played, overplayed it. Now he's got a chance to get to 2. Foley took a chance at 1, and a single turned into a double. Maybe an out. He was trying to stick it out there. He was going to be close. Maybe didn't get the best jump on it. It was a line driver. That was going to be a tough play all the way around, and now Campbell a leadoff double here in this 5th inning. Trojans were able to get bases loaded and then left them on.
Now batting the right fielder, number 9, Brett.
At one point, Kester was looking at a 3-0 count. And then Malays battled back to get the strikeout. I will say, Malays, we'll see how much more he's got in the tank. As efficient as he was early, that inning was not. And we'll see if that continues here in later minutes. Or later innings of this game, rather. Ball 1 here on the look at Brett Wetta. The number 9 hitter, right fielder, struck out. He'll take second pitch strike here, 1-1. Showing bunt. It never saw the bunt. If they throw it down there to second, Merrill's been very aggressive on that and maybe had a chance there. Just well played by Amershek to keep that one from squirting out of there. 2-1 the count for Brett Wetta. Strike two. No outs, one on. Bottom of the fifth inning. Winner will move on to the championship game at approximately 5:45. This one over in between second. He's going to have to hustle. Scales is play all the way home. They'll throw it home, and it's going to score the first run of the game, and Wetta will get over to second. Ball squirting everywhere, and now the Collegiate Spartans are on the board. So Wetta, the number 9 hitter, likely in the scorebook, I would say, scored a single and then a throwing error to get to the double. And Bennett's had enough. He will come out, and Wyatt Foley's going to come in. Now, this is different things. One, it takes that guy out of center field. Luckily, the Trojans do have some speed. And Wyatt Foley will come in to warm up. We will take a quick break. 1-0, bottom of the fifth inning. Nobody out when we return on Girard Sports Live. Chronisters is Girard's hardware store. Stop by Chronisters Hardware and see why so many people are saying, I didn't know they had that. Of course, Chronisters has the hardware, tools, and supplies you need, whether in the shop, on the farm, or around the house. But did you know Chronisters Hardware is also your place for Pit Boss and Traeger grills? Plus, they have the supplies you need to whip up a tasty meal for the whole family. From pans to pellets, you'll find it all at Chronisters. And if they don't have it, they can get it. Shop local first. Chronisters Hardware, Girard's hardware store.
The Producers Co-op Farm Store is committed to making your life easier by supplying you with the things you need for your farm and home. As always, the Producers Co-op Farm Store has a great selection of farm and ranch supplies, including pet supplies, ranch and corral building supplies and equipment, automatic waterers and feed bunks, tack, dog food, pet and animal health supplies, workwear, boots, and much, much more. Come in and check out the great deals on lots of new merchandise as well. Proudly serving Girard and the surrounding area, and proud to support the Girard Trojans.
For years, James Brumbach and Brumbach Service Center have been keeping area residents on the road with high quality and fast service. Let's face it, none of us have time for a breakdown, so be sure to stop by Brumbach's for preventative maintenance, oil changes, and tire repairs. Brumbach's is also your place for new tires with a variety of quality brands to choose from. Brumbach Service Center, 312 East St. John in Girard. Call 620-724-6770.
Wyatt Foley into the game. First pitch, fastball strike for him to begin things.
Pitching now for Girard, number 23, Wyatt Foley.
So, Landon Ramsey coming to the plate. He singled, but was eventually thrown out. There's another strike by Foley. Foley can throw hard. He is a fastball pitcher that's certainly going to be a little bit, maybe change his pace from what they were just seeing, although Bennett plenty fast, but Foley just coming right at you. Closed out the championship game of the regionals against Anderson County. Came in yesterday to close that one out in 3 straight pitches. He strikes out Landon Ramsey. You'd love to get through this completely. It is tough. I mean, this is a very good team in Collegiate. And Bennett, you'd want to get through it, but save this for possibly a championship game. But you don't get to that if you don't win this one, so you got to go for the game you're in. And with a runner on, and now throwing back is Foley to try to get the Wetta that reached on the double or single with a throwing error to reach second. Now Charbonneau. And a wild pitch. Merrill trying to track that one down. He'll move over to third. Will Charbonneau. So now a runner on third. with one away. In the bottom of this fifth inning, Trojans in the top of the fifth had a very good opportunity, had 3 runners on, bases loaded, 2 outs, and just couldn't get one across. But they'll have 2 more opportunities in this game to make up hopefully what will be just 1 run. This one ripped over there. That'll score the runner, Charbonneau. And a hard hit ball. Excuse me, score the runner, Weta. Charbonneau will reach on a single. And it's 2-0.
Now batting the shortstop, number 5, Ashton Villagomez.
Villagomez comes up for Collegiate. Now another wild pitch, and that will move the runner over to second. So Charbonneau steals second. Actually gets there on a wild pitch. Villagomez flew out in his only at-bat. He flew out and I think struck out. This one hit over another one. They're just putting them in the holes right now. That is not ideal for the Trojans. They're going to try this at home. It's nearly had a chance. Now it goes past Merrill, who loses his focus on that one, and easy to skip to second for Villagomez, and things are starting to unwind just a little bit for the Trojans. Seven hits on this now for throw over to first, just maybe thinking hopefully that Charbonneau didn't touch first.
Now batting the catcher, number 2, Brady Hunt.
So Brady Hunt now coming to the plate with a runner on second, 1 out. 3 runs scored here in this fifth. Hunt, strike against him. First pitch from Foley. This outside ball 1. 1-1, ball 2. 2-0 the count. The 1-1 the count. Yeah, I was right the first time. Scoreboard is not. They're struggling down there. Swing and a miss from Hunt. Moves the count to 1-2. One and 2 the count. Foley. Timeout called by Hunt. But taking too much time for him. Bing deep. That'll put Hunt on base. That's unfortunate because he'd struck out twice, and I think he was on his way to do it again. Just hit by pitch, and now runners at first and second. Hunt will come out.
Courtesy runner for Wichita Collegiate.
Get a courtesy runner.
Carter Drumright.
Drumright going to come in and run, and now Coach Dunlap comes out to talk to his infield, talk to Foley. 3-run fifth inning here for Collegiate. Hunter Bennett started this one and eventually started this inning and eventually had to come out. Foley came in, and now we are in another bind with 2 runners on and 1 out. This championship game is scheduled for 5:45, third place game to play the
number 1, Evan Eichenauer.
Loser of Columbus and Bishop Ward will be at 3:15. Regardless of how this one comes out, we'll have that next game. This one, another wild pitch, moves the runners over. Now runners in scoring position with 1 out. And Evan Eichenauer, he flew out to right field, walked as well in this one. Trojans going to come in. Everybody's squeezing in on the infield. There's a ball. Low. 2-0. Here's a 2-0 count. Strike one. Well, if you could get out of here with just these 3 runs and the damage being that, you feel like you're still in a position to win this game if you're the Trojans, especially the way they got in a position last inning, had some success offensively. But you got to get out of this one first. And this one fouled away, out of place. Strike 2. 2-2 the count for Eichenauer, the center fielder. Here's the 2-2. Big curveball, got him swinging. Struck out, nice one from Foley. This brings up the pitcher, Hayden Malaise. Walk, fly out to center field. A big fly out and a big play by Foley. That may have been the first blown open opportunity, but alas, it was not. And a strike one. First pitch strike there from Foley. Runners at second and third. 2 out now here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Trojans have Foley, Merrill, and Amershek. 4, 5, 6 coming to the plate. Flared out of play. Oh, 2 for Malaise. Stands in. Foley. Delivers. Gomez. Some shenanigans going over on third base on the pitch, and Foley looking right at him. He takes off like he's going to run, and that's a good pitch, though, from Foley, just to kind of make him chase one outside. It's a 1-2 count. They'll throw it down. Throw it over there. They'll get the bag and throw it home. Now going down the third. There's nobody there. They move him over. Well played by Collegiate. Bill Gomez. The thing to do maybe there for Foley is turn off the bag and then run right at that batter, especially since he was already running. He knew what he was going to do. He knew what the Trojans were going to do, and the Trojans kind of knew what he was going to do. And Foley had an opportunity. What he'd have done maybe there was just come off like he was going to throw it over and then run right at him because Bill Gomez was way too far off. But the throw over, Bill Gomez was already coming home. And so that is a cheap one there, a free one for Collegiate to add another run here in the 5th inning. This one popped up, maybe stays in play. If it does, it's an out. It's going to be close. Nope, into the seats, and count will stay 1-2. Hayden Malaise is at the plate, 1-2 count. Now just one runner on, a courtesy runner at third base. Collegiate has scored 4 here in the 5th. Big curveball. They'll throw it down again, and they'll miss it, and they'll score another one from third. There's some a little just unsound at some of these fundamentally on how we're going to handle this situation. And Collegiate's being very good on their base running, and 2 home plates snatched up by Collegiate, and now Foley's just got to go to work and get out of here with Malaise at the plate with 2-2 count and 2 outs. Trojans have their work cut out for them, and now Malaise high fly ball over to center field, and it is made, and that will end the 5th inning. It was not a great one for the Trojans. What do? We'll see when we return. Girard down by 5 as we head to the 6th on Girard Sports Live.
Farm Bureau is proud to support Girard High School student athletes. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to make insurance simple. Agents Judge Sasho, Lori Johnson, and Lisa Sasho take pride in educating their clients and members. There's a lot of information out there, and at Farm Bureau, they can explain it in a way that relates to you, so you can apply it to your life, family, farm, and future. To learn more, contact Judd, Lori, and Lisa at 620-724-4213. Go Trojans!
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. For years, our customers have worked with the Farmers Bank staff located in Walnut, St. Paul, and Hepler. Now, with our new location in Girard, the community can experience the same service that has kept families coming back to Farmers Bank for generations. Stop by and visit our friendly staff at Farmers Bank at any of our locations in Walnut, St. Paul, Hepler, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Back out here, Toynton Family Stadium, Kansas State University, Manhattan, Kansas. B.J. Harris along with you as the Girard Trojans find themselves in a 5-run hole. Foley late to come out of here. He'll be the leadoff batter here in this 6th inning now we are in. With no outs, I should fix all that stuff. $5-0 top of 6. Malays at 89 pitches will come out to start this 6th inning. Wyatt Foley at the plate. Foley today a single.
Leading off the top of the 6th for the Trojans, the pitcher.
The third and a walk.
Wyatt Foley.
And now he's at the pitching spot. Moved from center fielder in that 5th inning. This one over to first. Should be an easy play for Black, and he will touch first. And one away. Oftentimes in these tournaments, it can be just that one inning, just that everything else has been pretty much even, I would say, in this game. I mean, the pitching has been pretty much even up until that 5th inning. Defensively, things have been pretty consistently. And then that 5th inning, just things kind of went away. Merrill pops this one straight up. Trojans trying to get it all back right now, and that's pretty obvious. Malay's able to hold on to that one. Now, Collegiate 4 outs away from a spot in
Trojans, the shortstop, number 16,
championship game. Malays, hands on his knees. He's starting to feel it maybe just a little bit here as well. Amershak going to come to the plate. 2 away, nobody on here in the top of the 6th inning. Strike outside. He's been consistent, that's for sure, on that outside edge. Same spot. Amershak, 0-2. Malays just trying to get done. 3 straight, same spot, 3 straight pitches. Malays is wanting to be done for the day, I think. He's like, I'm just going to end this now. He may come back out, we'll see. But right now, the Trojans are up against it as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning, down by 5.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
5-0 as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Trojans in a deficit here. Coming up for Collegiate, it will be Brett Black to lead things off for them. Trojans going to have to dig deep here.
Leading off the
Just mostly got to take care of one guy at a time, try to get out of this inning, and then do what you can in the 7th. That's where we're at right now. That is the facts of the matter. Big curveball missing. Black, a double in his first at-bat, then fly out to right field into foul territory for his 2nd in the 4th. Now here he is in the 6th. One on the count for Brett Black. Foley pitch. High ball 2. Last check we had, Frontenac was up by 4. 5-1 is the score now over there in that one, with them trying to punch the ticket to a state title game today as well. And this one's going to get through. Black, another double. 6-0 rather is the score over there with Frontenac and Santa Fe Trail. So Black reaches with a double, his second of the game for the big fella.
Now up for the Spartans, the third baseman, number 45, Jace Campbell.
And now Campbell, who has a strikeout and a double. And now Coach Dunlap coming to talk to Wyatt Foley, and that's going to probably do it for him. And now Alex Kester going to come on to pitch for the Trojans. So Wyatt leaves. Not where he wanted to be. The Trojans will bring out Kester. He will warm up. We will take a quick break. We're back right after this on Girard Sports Live, presented by Crocan, your community technology partner.
Hey, Mama. Now more than ever, Crocan is dedicated to helping keep families connected, workers to collaborate, students to learn, and businesses to continue to serve their customers, and even for doctors to treat their patients. Crocan's reliable high-speed fiber-to-the-home network means no buffering movies or grainy video conferences, no matter how many people are using it. Call or go online to sign up for the fastest and best internet in Southeast Kansas. Crocan. If you need to stay connected, you need Crocan.
Peony Dental is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Chris Peony DDS offers exceptional dentistry for all ages in a friendly atmosphere. In fact, Chris Peony has been caring for smiles since 1993. No wonder so many Trojan fans look so good. Peony Dental offers preventative care, Invisalign, whitening, bridges, crowns, and more. Stop by today and ask about the all-new CEREC dental system, offering same-day crowns, start to finish, right there in the office. To learn more, visit them at 106 South Ozark in Girard or go online to peonydental.com.
Find us fast in names and numbers. Kester on the mound for the Trojans. First pitch strike for him. Jace Campbell kind of got things going. He had the double that led that rally. They got the 5 runs, did Campbell. He had that double and then was driven in by Weta the very next pitch to score the first run of the game. And now here he comes back to the plate, having had a strikeout and a double on the day. This one going to be a good hit as well. That'll get over to in between right field. That's going to score a run, as that will score the leadoff runner as a courtesy runner out there, and Jace Campbell with a triple. So a double and a triple in the last 2 innings for Campbell. He's putting together himself a pretty good little tournament. And another run scored for Collegiate.
Now batting the right fielder, number 9, Brett Weta.
And Weta had a single and then a throwing error, reached second. They're going back over here. They're finding Kester right off the bat. Weta's going to reach on a single to right field. So now runner at first, nobody out.
Now up for the Spartans, the left fielder, number 17, Landon Ramsey.
Leadoff runner, the throw down to second. Have a chance at one. Got him. Nice job by Ethan Merrill to take a chance at that one. It was a little high, but able to get it and get down. Nice play also by Amershak to make the tag, and they get Weta running for the first out of the inning. Six nothing, 7-0. 7-0. Is it 6 or 7-0 here? No, Frontenac's up now 10-0. And it's over. Seven nothing now is the score. Ramsey at the plate. Ball on the inside, 3-1 the count here for Landon Ramsey. He had a walk, a single, stole second, but then got thrown out at third in the third inning. And there's a strike from Kester, 3-2 the count. One away, nobody on in the bottom of the sixth inning. This one popped straight up. Gonna have a chance at it, over to make the play. And that's Hunter Bennett to make the catch at first. And 2 away. Got to bring up Drew Chambeau. Fly out to right, walk in a single.
The second baseman, number 10, Drew Charbonneau.
High for Kester, ball 2. 2-0 the count, 2 away, nobody on here in the bottom of the sixth. Columbus and Bishop Ward playing after this one in the second semifinal. And then a third place game scheduled for 3:15, championship game scheduled for 5:45. There's a strike from Kester, 2-1. This one misses just high, 3-1 the count. Missed outside, ball 4. We'll have a walk for Charbonneau. Going to bring up Ashton Villa-Gomez. Gomez had a double and then was able to get home on a nice base running on a stolen home plate, basically. Seventh inning will be Jaden Norris, Ethan Davidson, Hunter Bennett. 7, 8, 9 for the Trojans. And really the strength right now have all made contact, have all been in the mix a little bit, all 3 of those guys. So, and we'll see what Malaise does, if they'll bring him out or not. He only had a few more pitches remaining in his count. 0-1 the count, missed outside. They might have an opportunity to throw down to first against Charbonneau. 1-1 count here for Villa-Gomez. They'll throw it over there. Back safely. 0-0 through 4. But the 5th inning proved to be the challenge right now that the Trojans are up against as they head to the 7th. And get out of this one. Foul back out of play. One, 2 the count. If they throw down to first, hey, like I said, they might have a chance at that. They will miss him there. That one missed just outside. That was been in that spot that's been given a few times, but just missing it this time, and it'll be a 2-2 count. Hunt, the cleanup batter, on deck. High, ball 3. Throw over again. He didn't have much of a lead that time. Here's the 3-2. Head over to short. Not going to be able to go to second. The second baseman was late getting over and be able to get to first, though. And a play. Nice job by Emershek to keep his composure on that one. We head to the 7th. Trojans with one shot here to try to get back into this one. They've dug themselves a pretty good hole. We'll see if they can have a historic rally when we return right after this on Girard Sports.
You've enjoyed life. Over the years, your community has become your passion, something you hope future generations get to experience, just as you have. That's why the Girard Area Community Foundation has worked hard to help fulfill charitable goals and inspire generosity, meeting the needs of the communities they serve. Creating a legacy fund with GACF ensures what you leave behind is an effective and lasting improvement in the community you love so dearly. Make plans to visit GirardAreaFoundation.com, preserving traditions for those who follow.
Girard Medical Center is one of the area's best places to work. Are you a nurse? Does caring for patients on a more personal level sound appealing to you? Then you'll love our lower nurse-to-patient ratio. We also have positions open in other departments. Benefits include state employee health plan, 457 retirement plan with match, life insurance, paid time off, plus employee and family discounts on services. Best of all, your coworkers are like family. For more information, contact Greg Sullivan, Director of HR, or apply online at girardmedicalcenter.com.
Leading off the top of the seventh.
There we go. Top of the seventh inning.
Jaden Norris.
Trojans will start things off with Norris. And a first pitch ball. Malays does come out. 95 pitches. He'll come out to start this seventh inning. This made strike one. 1-1 the count. Norris, he'll get on base, and we got a runner on. You got to start somewhere, and the Trojans have. Jaden Norris will reach on a single. That'll bring up Ethan Davidson. Davidson has our hit of the game, brought to you by Bradshaw Collision Repair. If your car takes a hit like he did in the fifth, Davidson a double to left field. And you need to take it to Bob Bradshaw and Bradshaw Collision Repair. First pitch, low ball one. Bob Bradshaw offers refinishing, paintless dent repair, glass replacement, and more. Let Bradshaw Collision Repair get you back in the game. Call 620-724-7300. Big hack by Davidson, missing strike one. Norris at first. He'll get back. Malays killing time here. 100 pitches for him. And Davidson will reach with hit by pitch. And now the runners at first and second with nobody out here for the Trojans. So they are without now. If they do leave it, they'll be on to their third pitcher. If Malays cannot get out of this inning, Brett Black was the number 2 pitcher. He pitched yesterday, so he is done. And Malays is the ace for this club, but he is reaching his limit as well. And the Trojans have 2 on with nobody out with Hunter Bennett coming to the plate. And first pitch ball high 1. Bennett with a fly out and a walk in this one. Started this game and had a good outing through 4 and the third, and then things kind of started to wane a little bit on him. Got some runners on. Ooh, high inside, ball 3. 3-0 the count for Malays, and he's asking to be taken out, I think, almost. Or looking over his coach saying, I don't know if I got my stuff. There's pitch 105. They will walk him. And runners are loaded. Bases are juiced for your number 1 hitter who has batted .500 on the season. Drake has not had a huge game today. Strikeout, and a pop-up to the pitcher. But, boy, what a time now would be for him, for a senior stepping into this spot. More plate appearances than anybody on this team. More at-bats. Best batting average. Leads the team in doubles with 7. Leads the team in hits. It's the right dude at the plate with bases loaded here in a run, a game where you are down by 7. And so now they will bring on their pitcher to come into the game. I believe that's number 10. And he will get warmed up. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with a new pitcher when we return on Girard Sports Live.
a partner in your fields and in your success. That's what you get with Murphy Seed. Channel seedsman Matt Murphy knows your fields and can recommend the elite seed products designed to perform in your area, maximizing the profitability of every acre. With Murphy Seed, you'll get year-round, hands-on, customized service. To learn more, call Murphy Seed at 620-249-6419. Your
7-0, and nobody out here in the top of the 7th inning. Trojans with bases loaded with Drake Brooks coming in and a new pitcher.
At the plate for Girard, the second baseman, number 1, Drake Brooks.
Drew Charbonneau. I guess they moved over there. I could have looked at my roster. Here. Drew Charbonneau move over to the pitcher's spot. This will flare out there. If that falls in, it's going to be close, just foul. And that will make the count 2-1. A single by Jaden Norris, hit by pitch Ethan Davidson. Hunter Bennett reaching on a walk. Big hack by Brooks. That was a good pitch to take a swing at on a 2-1 count. Now 2-2 though. He'll let this one go. Ball 3. 3-2 the count. Walk scores a run. It'd be tough for Drake to hold off on one, but that's the situation. Here's the 3-2 from Charbonneau. Right back at him. Over to second. Maybe a chance to run one out. He will get there and safe. He'll score a run. And one out, but one in. As the Trojans do score a run here in the top of the 7th inning. So an RBI by Brooks.
Now batting the right fielder, number 24, Caleb Scales.
Caleb Scales comes up. Runners at first and second. Brooks and Davidson. So speed on the base path. And speed at the plate here as well with Scales. Strikeout, walk here in this one. Strike one pitch from Charbonneau. Trojans need a rally. Heart of the lineup coming up. This one miss outside, ball 1-1-1. Missed outside, ball 2. Charbonneau certainly without the command that the top 2 pitchers for Collegiate have. This one ripped into center field. It is caught. It will score a run, but now the Trojans are one out away from being knocked into the consolation game. Does score it. Sack fly by Scales brings up Alex Kester. 3 strikeouts for Kester. Kester had himself in a position with bases loaded in the 5th. Brooks still at first. Just want to try to keep things alive here. This downside, ball 2. Count here for Kester. He'll rip one over there. He will get on base just past shortstop, so 2 out with 2 on for Wyatt Foley. And you start to tighten the screws a little bit. I know it's 2 outs, but if you can get one more on, you have the tying run on deck.
Wyatt Foley.
And possibly the strongest dude on the field. Foley lets that one come across. Strike 1. Wyatt today, a single. And to lead off the second, a walk and a single. That one hung up a little bit. Ball 1-1-1. Trojans trying to stay alive. Their chances of a state championship waning. But a light starting to shine perhaps. We'll see. Charbonneau will step off the rubber. Foley, 1-1 the count, 2 outs, 2 on. Top of the 7th inning for the Trojans. That one he'll take inside, ball 2. High, ball 3. 3-1 the count. He was taken all the way, and it's full. Full count, 2 outs, down by 5. Top of the 7th inning for the Trojans. This is the guy you want at the plate, Wyatt Foley. Runners go. Missed outside, ball 4. Bases loaded with the tying run at the plate for the Trojans. And that's Ethan Merrill, the number 5 hitter.
Now
talk with Charbonneau just a little bit.
Ethan Merrill.
Ethan Merrill will come to the plate. Ethan, 1 for 3 yesterday with 2 walks and 3 runs scored. Today he struck out a double to left and hit by a pitch. And he was taking that one all the way, but boy, a tough one to take. 0-1 the count now. 2 outs. Missed outside. Ball 1. Brooks is at first. He's got the ability to get home in a hurry. Here's the 1-2. High ball 2. That thing probably looked like a beach ball flying at Merrill right there, able to stay off of it. Here's the 2-2. He'll take high again, ball 3. Trying to keep things alive right now. A little drama here in Manhattan. The 3-2, runners go. He'll foul this one out of play. And we'll live to play another day. At least another pitch. Senior, first team all-conference running back, has been in some big games. There's none bigger than right now. Swing and a miss, got him. Trojans had a chance perhaps, but a good pitch by Charbonneau to go upstairs. He kind of went there 3 times, but eventually able to get it done. Charbonneau throws his glove at Millay saying, why did you put me in that position? But the Trojans will fall here in this semifinal, 7-2 the final, as they will await the winner of Columbus and Bishop Ward. This Trojan team has the first ever state tournament win in baseball for their school, and so that is a big deal, and a 3rd place finish would be pretty nice. Now you kind of reframe things. Obviously woke up this morning thinking about a state title. That is off the table now, but you want to continue to play strong down the stretch. So the 3rd place game will follow the next one. We will have that one for you. A little break here in between with Columbus, but the Trojans fall here in this one, 7-2. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back, kick off the Leah Smith Farmers Insurance postgame show as the Trojans fall here in the state tournament, 7-2 to Collegiate. We'll talk about it next on the Leah Smith Agency Farmers Insurance postgame show on Girard Sports Live.
Here at Farmers Insurance, we want all of our students, faculty, and staff to know that we're cheering you on. This year, we would like to spotlight a student or staff member of Girard Schools as part of our weekly Girard Sports Live broadcast. If you would like to nominate any student or staff member as part of our weekly spotlight, contact our office.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Mathis Drugstore Incorporated has a proud Girard history of more than 50 years. Glenn and Karen Mathis took over the store in 1983 from Glenn's father and have been providing outstanding customer care and service since. At Mathis, they know their customers by name and value their support. Primary goal is to provide fast, accurate, friendly service. Mathis is a full-service pharmacy that accepts most insurance plans and supports competitive cash pricing. Mathis Drugstore, a proud supporter of Girard High School student-athlete.
McClellan Sanitation is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. McClellan Sanitation is also proud to have been serving Girard and the surrounding area for decades. McClellan Sanitation offers residential, commercial, and roll-off services. As a locally owned and operated company, owners Dave and Candy McClellan and their employees are dedicated to providing the highest quality customer service. To learn more, call McClellan Sanitation at 620-724-8486. McClellan Sanitation wishes the Girard Trojans the best of luck this season.
A partner in your fields and in your success. That's what you get with Murphy Seed. Channel seedsman Matt Murphy knows your fields and can recommend the elite seed products designed to perform in your area, maximizing the profitability of every acre. With Murphy Seed, you'll get year-round, hands-on, customized service. To learn more, call Murphy Seed at 620-249-6419. Your partner at every stage. Matt Murphy and Murphy Seed.
Whisper a phrase into a person's ear, then pass it on to a group of people. Notice how the message changes by the time the last person hears it. In business, consider word of mouth in the same light. What people say may turn into something different than you would like it to be. It cannot be controlled. That's why Norris Advertising provides proven ad solutions through radio, billboards, and digital sign sales, allowing your message to be controlled by the person that knows your business best. You, Norris Advertising, a proud sponsor of Trojan Athletics.
Well, you look at it, final score 7-2 here from Toynton Family Stadium. The Girard Trojans falling here in this semifinal to Wichita Collegiate. A really well-played baseball game. Fun to watch, just not ideal ending for Trojan fans. 0-0 through 4. That fifth inning kind of proved to be the difference. In fact, it was the difference. That 5 runs in the fifth made the difference here, as otherwise the Trojans picking up those 2 in the seventh might have been a difference. But we'll see. Trojans just falling a little bit short here in this one. Very good game pitched by Malaise, their pitcher for Collegiate, as he finishes this one. Just pitched a dandy of a game. Nearly finished it as well. Very comparable to what Amershak did yesterday for the Trojans. But in this one, trying to find Malaise's stats. They are not available yet. So, there they are. So Malaise in this one. Oh, that's from yesterday. Never mind. So no update on that one. Hunter Bennett also came in, pitched a very good game through most of it, had a rough fifth inning that got started, kind of that rally started, and then deferred to Wyatt Foley, who maybe didn't have the best outing he would have liked to have, and then Alex Kessler able to come in and get out of the seventh inning, or the sixth inning rather, go to the seventh. Trojans able to pick up a couple of runs in that seventh inning. They had bases loaded. They had the tying run. After all that, which kind of things were not looking great for the Trojans, they had the tying run at the plate. It would have been a long shot, certainly, even then, if Merrill's able to get on base. But they had battled their way back and showed some grit and heart to get back in there. We've seen them do that. We saw them do it in the regional championship game where they were ahead and then they were behind and then they got back in front to get themselves to this state tournament. But ultimately just coming up a little bit short here in this one, 7-2 against Collegiate. Collegiate will play the winner of this next game, Bishop Ward and Columbus. You see them out there warming up right now. Trojans will play the loser of this game in the third place consolation game here, scheduled for 3:15. It will be immediately following this game. They'll have warm-ups for a moment. They don't believe they'll do a full warm-up, just a hit around and then go. So we will, if you want to kind of keep up to date, we'll try to post that. We'll certainly have the link for you for that game coming up in just a little bit, and we will wrap up our coverage here from Manhattan. We'll take one quick break, come back, wrap things up here from Toynton Family Stadium. Trojans dropped by Collegiate 7-2 here from Manhattan. The farmer's friend in the field is Crop Care. With their industry-leading crop scouting, Crop Care can catch diseases, bugs, and other yield-robbing issues before they affect your bottom line. Crop Care also offers grid soil sampling and plant sampling with lab-tested results, giving you an unmatched advantage. With coverage across the entire region, Crop Care has insight that can help you avoid problems before they start. Give Kurt or Josh Harris a call at 620-687-4795. Crop Care, the name says it all.
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Girard and the surrounding area.
The Producers Co-op Farm Store is committed to making your life easier by supplying you with the things you need for your farm and home. As always, the Producers Co-op Farm Store has a great selection of farm and ranch supplies, including pet supplies, ranch and corral building supplies and equipment, automatic waterers and feed bunks, tack, dog food, pet and animal health supplies, workwear, boots, and much, much more. Come in and check out the great deals on lots of new merchandise as well. Proudly serving Girard and the surrounding area, and proud to support the Girard Trojans.
Westridge is a proud supporter of the Girard Trojans. Westridge is a retirement community with a philosophy of providing seniors with an alternative lifestyle. This lifestyle enhances the retirement years by offering a worry-free, stress-free environment. Their professional staff is there to assist if needed, while active seniors are encouraged to enjoy their daily lives. Westridge is now hiring. To learn more about their open positions, call 620-724-6760. That's 620-724-6760. Go Trojans from Westridge Assisted Living. Back at it one final time here on the Leah Smith Agency Farmers Insurance Postgame Show. The Girard Trojans falling here 7-2 to Wichita Collegiate, waiting the winner of this game that is coming up next. What a wonderful season it's been all the way around for the Trojan baseball program. Really all the sports and boys sports. A 10-1 football season, state qualifier in basketball, and a state qualifier with a win in the state tournament in baseball. One of the historic, probably the most successful seasons a group of kids have had at Girard, just all the way across every sport. It's a pretty bold statement, but it's hard to find 3 regional championships, essentially, is what they've done. So a really good year, and it continues with one more game here today, a third-place matchup with either Bishop Ward or Columbus. Rooting for the Titans to get a win and move to that championship game. Always nice to have a CNC team represented in a championship. They already have one on the softball side, as Frontenac will play for a 3A state softball title as well, as they win and ruled Santa Fe Trail earlier today in the first game over at softball. So they'll be playing in the championship. Hear that one on radio down there in southeast Kansas. I believe the NFHS Network also has that one for review if you want to catch some Frontenac softball. We'll be back with the Trojans around 3 o'clock with our pregame coverage to start there, and a first pitch scheduled for 3:15 as they take on either Bishop Ward or Columbus. That'll do it for the postgame show. Do it for us here for now. See you a little bit later here. You've been watching Girard High School baseball from the state tournament in Manhattan on your home for Girard High School Athletics, Girard Sports Live. Girard Sports Live is presented by Crocan, your community technology partner. Learn more at ckt.net. Also by Ag Choice of Epler, American Family Insurance, Jenny Collins Agency, Bradshaw Collision Repair, Call Service, Community National Bank and Trust, Derailed Commodity, Diskins Auto and Towing, DS Construction, Evans Motors, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Farmers Bank, Girard Medical Center, Hydrix Appliance, The Jagged Edge, GN Bank, Larrett Ceramics, Leah Smith Agency Farmers Insurance, Lehman Realty, Mathis Drug, McClellan Sanitation, Norris Advertising, Producers Cooperative Association, and Roto-Rooter.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's time for Girard Sports Live.